What did I tell you? One of the most powerful companies in the world does not always win by fighting loudly. Instead, it quietly enters the market and dominates them, and the next competitor disappear over time. This is the story of Microsoft, and a company that survived multiple tech revolution, and while many big companies disappeared. So, how does Microsoft silently defeat their competition? Let us find out. So, in the early days, in the early days of personal computers, and Microsoft became powerful because of one product, that Windows. Every PC manufacturer used Microsoft software, and then came Microsoft Office. Soon schools, businesses, and governments all depends on Microsoft platform. It becomes the ecosystem. It's all about ecosystem dependency, and this created something is very powerful also. Like it's all about, it's become an ecosystem. And once people got used to Microsoft tools, switching another platform, it's being very difficult. And online you agar flashy companies, Microsoft often follows a quiet strategy. Instead of creating markets from scratch, Microsoft works, and they absorb, and then they enter at the right time with massive distribution and existing user base, deep integration, and enterprise trust. This slowly competitors struggle. One of the Microsoft's most powerful weapon is bundling. Well, what is the bundling? Bundling. What are example the people who bought Windows PCs? Many Microsoft products are already came in integrated. This gave Microsoft huge advantage, and competitors had to convince users to download for separate nodes. Microsoft, if products were already there, easy access create habit, and habit creates dominance. So, if you are buying a computer, then you will find Microsoft application already integrated. But if you are using you want to use Google Chrome and any other browser, then you have to install it and download it and then use it. But whether Microsoft is integrated, then that becomes a habit. So easy access creates habits, and habit creates dominance. And the one of the biggest example was business bots. Like in 1990s, Netscape dominates browser, and the Microsoft that time launched an Internet Explorer and bundled it directly with Windows, and suddenly millions of users automatically had Internet Explorer, and Netscape struggled to compete. This becomes one of the biggest business strategy example in the tech history. Microsoft also deeply focused on businesses, like they build products and companies day by day. They added their few products like Outlook, Excel, Teams, Azure. So one company is integrated this system now that becomes a very expensive or difficult, and that creates also long-term customer lock-in. And if at one point also many many people thought Microsoft Watch becoming outdated, and they then uh, uh, Then they launched cloud computing, changed everything. Microsoft Azure, instead of fighting loudly against competitor like Amazon Web Series, Microsoft quietly leveraged like enterprise relationships. So business already trusted Microsoft, and so many adopted Azure naturally also. And today Azure is the one of the world's biggest cloud platforms. Competitors fears Microsoft because it has massive cash reserves and huge enterprise trust, deep software integration, global infrastructure, and ability to scale quickly. The most importantly, Microsoft plays the long game. Now Microsoft is heavily investing in like especially through partnership with companies like OpenAI, Office products, cloud services, enterprise tools, and such. So also this could become their next massive growth engine. Even they have so many products like uh, Power Automate, SharePoint. It's became a already ecosystem. Microsoft rarely, through the hype. It wins through ecosystem integration and patience, while others chase trends. But Microsoft quite builds infrastructure. World depends on, and that is why even after decades, it becomes one of the most powerful companies in tech. So, Microsoft proved one powerful thing in business: silent dominance can be stronger than any innovation. So tell me, which company do you think Microsoft's biggest threat today? Comment your thought below. And if you want more business strategy case studies like this, and subscribe to my channel. Good night. Bye bye.